Lucy, want a story? Hi friends, welcome to Library Story Hour. This week I'm going to be reading another one of my stories. This one is called Watch the Cookie. I hope you enjoy it. Watch the Cookie, written and illustrated by Nancy Cote. Watch the Cookie. Sam and Mousie were best friends. When Sam read books, Mousie read too. When Sam took a bath, Mousie did too. When Sam went to sleep, Mousie slept close, so close that Sam could barely move. One morning, the wind was blowing hard. "Let's go to the park and fly my kite," said Sam. "I'll wait home," said Mousie, who had never flown a kite. "Please," begged Sam. Mousie couldn't say no. "Hold on tight," Sam called as the kite went up and up. Mousie held on tight. "I knew you could do it," said Sam when they sat down to rest. Sam reached into his pocket. "Surprise!" he shouted. It was a great big chocolate chip cookie wrapped in a red paper napkin. Mousie jumped up and down, but then Sam began to wiggle. He crossed his legs. He rocked back and forth. He stood. Sam couldn't wait. He had to go. And he had to go now. "Watch the cookie. I'll be right back," he told Mousie. Mousie gulped. He wasn't the only one watching the cookie. Two pigeons flew down and began to peck at the crisp brown edges. Mousie jumped up and down. The pigeons pecked. Mousie ran in circles, but the pigeons kept pecking. Mousie spotted the napkin. He had a super idea. "Stop! That's Sam's cookie," Mousie said with determination. The pigeons flew away, knocking the cookie to the ground. An army of ants picked up the cookie and marched. Mousie stamped his feet. The ants marched. Mousie waved his arms, but the ants kept marching. Mousie cleared his throat. He leaped to the ground. "Stop! That's Sam's cookie," he demanded. The ants dropped the cookie. The cookie rolled down the hill, around the pond, under a stroller, over a shoe, through a can, and crashed against a trash bin. "I smell something good to eat," said a voice. Mousie looked up. A hungry cat was peering down at him. Mousie grabbed the cookie and held it tight. "That's Sam's cookie," he squeaked. Silly mouse, cats don't eat cookies. Cats eat mice. Mousie wasn't strong like a cat. He wasn't big like a cat, but he had something the cat didn't have. The cat opened his mouth wide. With super strength, Mousie hurled the cookie into the cat's mouth. "That's Sam's cookie," he roared. The cat dropped Mousie and ran away. Sam saw the whole thing. "You are very brave," he told Mousie. "I guess I am," said the little mouse. "Let's go home and make another cookie," said Sam. "No, let's have a peanut butter sandwich instead," said Mousie. "Whatever you'd like," answered Sam. That night, when Mousie read a book, Sam read too. When Mousie took a shower, Sam did too. And when Mousie went to bed, Sam slept close, so close that Mousie could barely move. That's just what best friends do. Hi, my name is Nancy.
And my name is Harper, and welcome to episode 2
of the Library Story Hour. Today we're going to be featuring Watch the Cookie. And Harper's going to be doing a little talking about what this book is all about. So I had a couple of questions to ask her. Harper, what is the main theme going on in this storybook?
The main theme is that, well, Sam has to use the bathroom. Sam has to use the bathroom right when Mousie and Sam are about to eat cookie.
Mm-hmm.
And animals start coming trying to take the cookie. And Mousie is trying to protect it.
That's a good little summary. And I feel that this story is really based on their friendship and how much Mousie is dedicated to Sam and how he'll do anything in the world to save the cookie because Sam is his best friend and he feels that that's important to Sam. So what are the 3 main obstacles that Mousie has to face in this story?
Well, the obstacles that Mousie has to face is, 1, the pigeons come and try to peck at the cookie. Then the pigeons knock it over onto the ground and the ants start marching away with it. Mousie tries to get it back, but then the cookie rolls down the hill.
Oh, yeah.
And it goes to the cat. And Mousie has to feed the cat the cookie because he wants himself to be saved.
Right. Do you think that Mousie realizes that the cookie is not as important as his life to Sam?
Yes. I think that's why he feeds the cookie to the cat.
Yeah, I think so too, because Mousie would have done anything to save that cookie. But he knows that saving himself was the most important thing to Sam. So, at the beginning of the story, we see that Mousie is sort of a follower. He does everything Sam does. But what happens in the end?
In the end, Sam sees that Mousie is so brave that he does everything that Mousie does. It's the reverse of the beginning.
Exactly. When going back to the cape, so the cape is really just the little paper napkin, and what happens to that napkin along the way as Mousie is trying so hard to save that cookie?
Well, along the way, since the napkin is just made of paper, it starts to crumple up, and it starts getting wrecked. Pieces are losing from it, and the cape just turns into a little bow tie.
Yeah, that's the funniest part of the book to me. I know. So, why does Mousy finally stop protecting the cookie in the end? What is the ending to that?
Well, since Mousy wants to save himself, he feeds the cookie to the cat.
Yeah.
And he really realizes that himself is just more important than a cookie.
Absolutely. And that just goes to show, like, I would sacrifice anything for you. And if you had a cookie, I certainly would use that cookie to save myself, because I know that you would want me in the end. And I think that would feel the same way about each other. So it's a great story about friendship, devotion, and it's pretty funny too. So I hope you enjoy this book, and we will see you next week with a new one.